All right, we're here with Alec Savitsky, Sambo Master at his gym, Zealous Nation MMA in Middlesex. And behind us is his submission grappling class. We have a video of him demonstrating a move for them. And Alec, I just want to ask you about the gym. You've been here about 1.5 years. Tell me about how you've grown in that time.
I always had a dream that I want to build my own place, a place where you basically can come in and take any martial art that you want, especially martial arts. If you're fighting, like today, the mixed martial art games is one of the fast-growing sports, and sometimes it's very hard for people to learn, let's say, judo in one place, then they have to travel and take boxing in another place, or Muay Thai boxing in third place. So I always had this dream that I want to build something like, big MMA camp, and few people beat me to the punch, like Randy Couture and major camps, but I've never seen anything like this in New Jersey. So this dream kind of was sitting in my brain, and then certain opportunities and certain financial things all came together, and I opened this place. It's for New Jersey, it's pretty big, more than 5,000 square feet.
Yeah.
And I have everything here from ring to cage to grappling space and boxing space, and you name it, I have it. Plus I have workout space where guys can work, do they cardio, do they lifting, functional cardio and strength, conditioning for the fights. Plus I have lots of people that come here. They're so infatuated by the idea that they want to somehow be part of mixed martial arts scene, but not really, grapple, but they just want to be in the same atmosphere. So I have a lot of guys that come, and women actually, that come here just to train and get in shape and just feel the spirit of it.
And you're a personal trainer.
I'm a personal trainer on top of that. So yeah. I have a long pedigree in coaching. I already was United States coach, Sambo coach. In 2008, actually, I took United States team to St. Petersburg, Russia, where my guys were competing in combat Sambo, and actually I ended up competing too in combat Sambo and sports Sambo. So for us it was one of the biggest tournaments, because we actually brought a very good team, and it was a very big team to compete against. The rest of the world, it's a dream come true. No matter what place you take, and it's just being at World Championship, at least of that level, it's one of the greatest achievements for anybody.
Is that when you won the World Championship?
No, the first time I went to World Championship, it was in 2001 when I was representing the United States. It was in 2001, and it was in South France. And that's where I competed first time and did extremely well, brought my first medals for the United States. Second year, I went to, right after that, 2002, I went to Panama, and that's where I met one of those guys that nobody knew about him at that time except few Japanese fighters, because they've seen him fighting in Japan, and we fought in absolute division for the gold. And then I found out, his name is Fedya, and today is one of the most menacing heavyweight fighters, and in my book, one of the best pound-by-pound fighters in the world, Fedor Emelianenko. So that was fun, and we kind of established this relationship, and we were meeting throughout the World Championships that we were going to, and I actually competed against him one more time.
You competed again?
Yeah, I fought him twice. And
no
twice,
kidding,
yes,
it's such a different weight class.
Absolutely, it was different, but then second time I was going, my entire desire was to fight Fedor again. I actually tried to gain weight in order to fight him, and I had to be over 100 kilos, and trust me, everybody cuts weight, I was gaining weight just to get in the same, and I was lucky enough actually through the lottery to get opportunity to fight him again. It's just a totally different experience. Fighting the best in the world, you learn so much from your fight, from your experience. Nothing comes close to it.
And now you're friends with him, and you're actually a manager and a scout for M1 Global.
I'm manager and scout, and also I'm the only United States M1 representative who holds promoting license for them in the United States. So when we have M1 selection tournaments here in the United States, it's my promoting license that we use to have those tournaments. So
and
besides looking for the new talents and and trying to bring them into M1 Global.
And that's what's coming up on August 26th.
Yes. Not August 26th. We had we have 4 tournaments at Bally's in Atlantic City. So first tournament was on April 3rd. Next tournament is actually on June 26th. Then it's August 7th and September 18th. We already have established dates, and tickets actually already on sale. It's a great opportunity to see rising stars. This way, actually, guys like Gegard Mousasi, one of the best top 205 pounders in the world, was discovered this way in Holland.
The former Strike Force heavyweight.
Yeah, now he fights in Strike Force, but his manager, Abi Ethels, he's actually a guy who works for M1 Global, and but that's how we discovered Gegard Mousasi. So
fantastic. So these tournaments are going to continue to go on.
They will continue because we want M1 Global to grow, and M1 cooperate with many other organizations that in the United States. Hopefully, one day UFC will be open to such experience as cooperation, not just monopoly.
Right.
But
which is why Fedor doesn't sign with it.
That's one of the reasons, because Fedor is just entity on his own, and Fedor wants to fight all the top fighters in the world. It's one of the things that we understand. It's a propaganda thing, on behalf of UFC. But we actually, Fedor personally, he wanted to fight Brock Lesnar many times. The problem is Brock Lesnar is under UFC contract, and UFC doesn't want him to fight Fedor for one simple reason, because they want Fedor to be under UFC umbrella.
Right.
And Fedor is just his own fighter, and like in boxing, you have lots of guys that like De La Hoya, they have their own brand name, they have their own established companies, and they basically negotiate fights with top fighters out there, and they're fighting, and there's no reason for them to be under Don King or somebody else.
Right.
So M1 Global thinks the same way. So Fedor is his own entity, his own greatest fighter, and he can fight anybody as long as the other people would like to cooperate and would like to take a challenge. He does, he still has time to fight, and he's still in the game. So I think it's the opportunity for actually if UFC wants to step up and actually kind of break that rule and open the doors. Fedor will fight anybody, anytime, any place.
Well, it's fantastic. It looks like you've got a wonderful gym here at Zealous Nation MMA, and your connection to M1 Global. It's going to be absolutely fantastic for the New Jersey fight scene.
I'm very happy that I was able to do something like this. Everybody welcome to come here, and as I said, we have something to offer. Lots of things that many schools don't cover, and I have a lot of fighters that come from different schools, and they take 1, 2, 3 classes or seminars here to learn very vicious sambo leg locks, or they're learning throws or takedowns that many schools don't offer, because we have such a good pedigree in that kind of sports. So, and I was able to put together very good coaching staff in my club. My judo coach is one of the best in the world. The guy was 8 years on Soviet national team, and to be 8 years on Soviet national team means a lot if anybody understands what judo stands for and what it meant. He trained all over the place. He trained in Kodokan Judo, the headquarters of judo. He trained everywhere and one of the best. Was a world champion at age 17. Same thing when it comes to my boxing coaches. Jerry trained all over the world. He have been to Holland, trained with the best Muay Thai fighters in the world. Very well-known person. Also trained Polish national team. And as a human being, they're just wonderful. My Muay Thai coach, same thing. He has an unbelievable record and trained by the best and trains the best. So my place is open to anybody of any sex, race, age. Whoever wants to come in and learn, all of them are welcome anytime. We just waiting for them to come in, and we'll offer whatever we can.
Excellent. Thank you so much,
You're
Alex.
welcome.
All the best.